Hey guys, Cullen here, and this is my first impression / episode 1 review of Gangsta. And the hype is real. Like, when I saw the trailer for this anime, I was like, that looks so cool, how are they going to ruin it? And now that I've actually watched it, it's awesome, they haven't ruined it yet. There are a few things that are worrying, but nothing has been ruined yet. It looks pretty damn cool. The first episode was really solid. A bit insane. I never expected to see an anime with this kind of storyline, to be honest, because it's proper mafia gangsters. Like, it's not joking around about that. There's a proper mafia police war going on, and there's also this whole side story with monsters and stuff. Well, not monsters, it's kind of drug-related superpowers, but okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's calm down and get into this properly. So the first thing that really stood out to me when I started watching Gangsta was the music. The music is incredible. The first episode kicks off with the opening. It doesn't go straight into the action like most shows do. This one knows its opening is solid as hell, and it goes ahead and plays it. And it's really cool. Like, the song is pretty damn brilliant. Really gentle for an action. It's like, it's a rock song, but it's also kind of gentle and relaxing. It's a weird mixture. And it fits the show kind of perfectly. Like, the opening shows a bunch of different bits of the show. It's like the really chilled out nature of the main two characters. The really actiony scenes all going on. And at the same time, the really hyper-sexualized stuff. Like, you see our main female character being injected with a drug and, like, felt up by other girls. Serious shit going on. And we also see the male characters in a lot of provocative poses and with their shirts off, which is good for the females. And I know this is one of those shows that has got the appeal both for male and a female audience. It's written by a woman. And a lot of the worries that people have had about this one is that it would go down the female pandering route, which so far it really hasn't. It's just been really entertaining. Like, there is quite a bit of skin on show in this anime, but not really skin that doesn't need to be seen. I mean, our main female character is a prostitute, so there's gonna be stuff on show. And we do see her doing a job, basically, at one point. But you don't get to see much. It's just really letting you know what's going on and letting you know how messed up it is, more than anything else. Like, it's not one that's there to show you everything and let you go, haha, boobies. It's one of the ones that's there to say, yeah, this is going on. She's not particularly enjoying it. This is fucked up, kind of thing. It uses it for the storyline and for the setting. Not just to, you know, throw it in there for fan service. Which is a great change since I've been watching Danmachi. Now I'm onto this. Very different shows. So yeah, got distracted, as I often do. The music is incredible. The opening, as I said, was awesome. The ending is a complete tone shift from that. It's a really gentle love ballad kind of thing. And it just plainly pretty much just shows the main guys being romantic and sexual and chilling and just them in all their glory. Like, you can tell why people had concerns that this would be all female pandering. I don't think it's going to go down that route, like I said, but the ending song is great and also very different from, like, the rest of the tone of the episode. Very interesting tone shift there is all I can say about that. But yeah, just the soundtrack in general throughout the episode is incredible. It's a nice mix of jazz and punk rock and just a lot of awesome music. It all suits the scenarios very well. And it has that classy kind of atmosphere. Like, I don't know if I can call this classy because it's a lot of brutal and messed up shit. But at the same time, yeah, this anime has a style to it. They're all wearing suits and being mafioso kind of style gangsters. They're not just running around with guns popping each other and shit. So this is cool. I'm liking it so far. The characters are interesting. We have a very unusual thing for an anime in this. Like, our secondary main male character is deaf. And you find that out really amazingly in this episode. Like, throughout the first half, you just think he's kind of ignoring everyone and just doesn't want to speak to anyone. He's not bothered. But then when he's having a conversation with a police officer, he starts signing. And you're like, okay, not sure exactly what kind of issue he has where he can't speak. And then by the end of the episode, there's just a scene where we hear things through his ears, Like all the music and all the speaking just disappears. We hear a little bit of doll music in the background of the same awesome soundtrack. Again, a really good use of music in the show. And then it just fades back to what we'd actually be hearing with our ears. It was really cool when they did that. And at one point he even tried to speak, and mad props to the Seiyu that they got to do this guy. Because he does sound like a deaf person trying to speak, and that's impressive. Really impressive. And I don't know Makaton, I've learnt a bit of Makaton sign language through my work, and all I can say is that the couple of words that I do know are actually matching up. I'm not sure anyone who wants to jump in and say whether the things he's signing are properly sign language related, like if they're the proper movements, let me know, because I think it will be really cool if they do continuously animate proper sign language in this. And it looked like they were to me, because the couple of words that I did know that they've slipped in, I've noticed and I've been like, oh, that's cool, that's real. I wonder if the whole thing is actual proper sign language. It would be so cool if they put in the effort for that. Like, I know through the ending song, the thing that he does with his hands definitely does mean what the song is saying at that point, and that's really cool. It's really unusual for a character to have that kind of disability in an anime, and it's good. It's interesting to have that. On to the unrealistic part, he's also, I don't know, they call them tag users. Like, I haven't spoiled myself too much about this, but I know he's obviously superhuman. And I have read online it's something about drugs and giving them superpowers, so I don't exactly know. It'll be interesting to find more about that in the next episode. All I know is the dude is superhuman as shit. He's slicing through people like there's no tomorrow. Like this guy Nicholas, he does not need his partner to back him up. He can slice through an army by himself, probably. Oh god, it's amazing. And so the one that I consider the main character, Warwick, who looks really cool. Like, when I watched this anime's preview, I really kind of fell in love with the guy. The character design is just awesome to me. Super manly dude with a really cool hairstyle. And so, yeah, I love him. He's a bit of a psycho. Like, really, Nick is a bit of a psycho. He's really sadistic and messed up. Warwick is just kind of really laid back and chilled and doesn't really take anything seriously, despite the fact that his line of work is killing people for money. So he's a very interesting character, quite childish, quite funny. Nick is insane, completely. Like, he doesn't talk because of a condition much, but he doesn't seem like the type of person who would have much to say by himself anyway. And they do a very good job of animating both their facial expressions so we get across the little messages that they're sending to each other. It's really, really well done. I'm liking it. So we also have Alex, the prostitute, who's shown up in this episode and become a member of the group. Like, her little character arc was really quite sad. Like, she just really needed money. She was owned by this guy. They went in to kill the guy, and at first she thought she was really pissed off about it because she didn't know what to do with herself after that. But then she just took the gun and started shooting him, and you could tell there was so much pent-up frustration there, and my god, the bit where she actually did her job was really fucked up and sad. Like, she was just bent over a crate in a back alley. That was not very nice. Not nice at all. And just left at the end of it with a bunch of money in front of her on the table. It was very depressing. And so it's good that that dude was killed off. And she's now working with our main guys. She should have a better life now. Kind of. Like, still a fucked up life, but better than what she had. So yeah, I am really enjoying the look of this anime so far. Really cool. The action seems alright. It's not over the top. I mean, the unrealisticness is a bit over the top, but I'm okay with that because we already know the dude has basically superpowers. And the animation quality is pretty damn good. Like, they've been using a pretty decent amount of lighting effects and stuff like that just to get emotions across to you already. The scene when Alex kind of smiled up and signed thank you to Nicholas was really good when she stepped out of the shadows. It was interesting. I'm liking the animation so far. It's not incredible, but it's damn good. It's definitely good enough for what it needs to be. So yeah, storyline, good. Not too deep yet. We'll see what's going on with all of the drug related shit and our main character Nicholas and his superpowers and all of that. But it's very dark and adult, and I'm liking that already. The characters are interesting enough. They're definitely going to keep me interested. The character designs I really like. They're incredible. Very classy. It looks like something that stepped out of a Durarara and Bachino character design kind of thing. Really cool looking to me. The music, as I said, was incredible. The animation is great. So, yeah, I'm loving the hell out of this show so far. So for me personally, this was a great start to an anime series. Really incredible the way it drew me into this dark, nitty-gritty kind of world. So, thanks for listening, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this review. Definitely leave a comment below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. And subscribe if you haven't to see more. And I will see you guys next time.